How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to On the Ball and a brand new segment to bring to your screens. And today is the first episode. We're going to be reacting to how the internet reacted to all the going ons in the Premier League over the weekend. And I'm excited to get my teeth stuck into this one.
Let's do it. I'm very excited.
Let's go to Poseidon. He says he doesn't have 50 wins as the United manager. He's just won his 50th fixture.
Yeah, because I think Ben Jacobs was very... You can see what Ben Jacobs is trying to do. He says Almarin becomes the first United manager since Fergie to win his 50th game at the club. And now that's worded in a way to make people think he's doing better than he is.
Yeah. I mean, Ruben Amorim, right? Since coming into United, has shown relegation form.
It's mad.
It's mad. He's a Manchester United manager. How was he still in a job?
It's absolutely crazy, and he seems to not have a way to turn it around. But to be fair, look, they did win, but I don't think anyone's getting carried away with one win. But yeah, it's crazy to think.
It's a home win against Sunderland, people.
I know.
Like, calm down.
The numbers in behind his tenure is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and like every other manager at Manchester United that have been sacked since Fergie have been sacked for far less. Far less. 100%. The European lad saying a Sunderland fan caught a rat at Old Trafford this Saturday. I mean, it looks
Bruno in the cup.
it looks more like a mouse than a rat. It looks tiny, but
it's classic Old Trafford.
That is mad though. Like, how is a Premier League stadium? How are you catching animals in a Premier League stadium?
They've said the roof's leaking. The defence is leaking. Everything's leaking. Now they got rats.
It's an embarrassment to call that place a theatre of dreams anymore. Like, that is not the theatre of dreams. It's a theatre of nightmares these days. Yeah. Finding mice in the away end. Like, what has this come to, man? They should be shut down for health and safety.
Honestly. If I see any 5-star health ratings in that place.
Bro, they sell food there. They sell food and there's mice just running around.
And the football they're displaying as well.
Mate,
shut the place down, man.
Oh, mate. FPL GOAT says, shortest series in television history. Johnny Reinders, after the first game week of the season, says season 1, episode 1. And yeah, we haven't seen a performance like it yet.
I think it's going to be cancelled, it looks like.
No, it's look, I think it's a bit of a joke. It's unfair. Like, he's had a good season so far.
He's been all right. But yeah, but as well, after that first game, I was like, oh, wow. Like, this guy's basically going to be a regular goal and assist guy. I don't know if he got a goal or assist since.
Didn't he get an assist against Arsenal?
Yeah, he did. He did get an assist against Arsenal. Look, I'm not saying he's doing badly. I'm just saying maybe he hasn't been as regular as he promised.
Yeah,
in that first game.
Yeah, but look, to be fair to him, it's 7 games into his Man City career.
I know, everyone's just so quick to judge now, aren't they?
It's 7 games in to a brand new league.
You know what's done it? It's this 007 stuff. That is it makes everyone judge every player after 7 games. Yeah. That's it.
But actually, he's doing a lot better than 007.
Yeah, I know, he's not gone 00. I'm just saying, like 7's become like some sort of barometer. Like, if you're not doing it after 7 games, or 007.
James Bond's killed it for everyone.
Literally. License to kill.
The Transfer News Live saying the first 007 manager.
Oh, here we go.
Ange Postecoglou, 007.
007 has another victim.
0 wins, 0 clean sheets, 7 games.
I'd love to see Ange as James Bond. That would be a James Bond I'd love to see. Like an old James Bond. He's in his 60s. He's long retired.
I think he's more like a Bond villain, to be honest.
Oh, you know what? He'd be a sick Bond villain. So we are, mate.
We've seen a lot of 007 players, but I've never seen a 007 manager.
Imagine he's just
first of its kind, Ange Postecoglou.
Why can't? See we are, mate.
I always win in my second year, mate.
I always kill in my second film, mate.
And season 3 is always better than season 2. Jacob says another. Cole Ramsey says good to be back. +3.
So what? He's Jacob Ramsey's brother. There's Aaron Ramsey.
Looks identical to him, man.
A lot of Ramseys.
Yeah.
At the Villa.
Wow.
It's a Ramsey machine.
Wow, I didn't know they had a young blood come through at Villa.
Well, neither did I, and I think that's the point Jacob's making.
Wow. EPL Bible said Adam Wharton got booked for this challenge. The game has never been more gone.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he got booked for this.
Let's see it. Oh, mate, that is one of the best challenges I've seen. And bloody hell, Adam Wharton.
That's a clean challenge.
What a player, by the way, Adam Wharton. Jack Grealish in his post-match interview, picking up his man of the match award, say, look, you shouldn't be giving this to me. You should be giving it to Adam Wharton.
Somehow not in the England squad.
Is he not in the England squad?
Yeah, I think he's not in the England squad.
That is a disgrace, man.
Like, Tuchel is preferring
Jordan Henderson.
I know he's
Jordan
playing
Henderson
well.
picked up again.
Yep.
Like, seriously, Adam Wharton is one of the best performing English central midfielders there is at this
Loftus-Cheek
moment.
is ahead of him.
Oh, my God.
Where is it? Midfielders. Anderson, Gibbs-White, Henderson, Loftus-Cheek, Rice and Rodgers.
I'm sorry, Tuchel's a terrorist, man.
What is that about?
He's an absolute
How is
terrorist.
Loftus-Cheek? What's he be? I know I don't watch as much Serie A, but is he playing better than Adam Wharton right now?
Definitely not.
Loftus-Cheek?
Definitely
It's just because
not.
he had him at Chelsea. It's ridiculous.
Mate, Tuchel's really winding me up with these team selections. Anyway, out of context football. This was one of the greatest things to come out of this weekend. There's been so many of these. Virgil van Dijk.
Twerking position in the nightclub, playing golf, playing hockey, jockeying.
In the top left one is like he's singing all the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies! Brilliant.
That's how he never gets dribble past. He's always just twerking. No one can get around his arse.
I think that this is probably the best thing to come out of this weekend.
Phenomenal stuff.
CFC Bravel Bravin, just with a lot of laughing emojis, with Jamie Carragher looking absolutely fuming, red-faced in the away end at Stamford Bridge.
Does not look happy.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie Carragher...
He called it, didn't he, beginning of the season?
Yeah, I mean, not even beginning... I think a few weeks ago, when Liverpool were winning, he was like, we're not playing like a top team. And I think he was completely right.
Beginning of the season, I think he even questioned Arne Slot. What's going on here? Why are you so open here? And stuff like that. And Slot gave some excuses. But yeah, Carragher's been onto it. Even first game of the season against Bournemouth, he was onto it.
Yeah. Fabrizio Romano says Rodri leaves the pitch with a muscle injury. Bad news for Man City, with medical staff set to assess the midfielder. Yeah, look, the guy's had no end of injury problems since the ACL. That's the reality. So,
but I think I read from the Spanish manager said hopefully he'll be back after the break. But he looked devastated, like it could be more serious. But we'll see. Obviously, so important to see if they can get him playing. Obviously, even close to his best, that gives him a real chance, doesn't it? I think
absolutely. That's football. Look at this. This was a bus driver driving outside Stamford Bridge after the game wearing a Liverpool shirt, and the Chelsea fans are absolutely all over it. What is he thinking?
Yeah,
what is he thinking?
Absolutely fantastic.
Look at his face as well. He's like, what have I done?
And all of a sudden his bus is stuck because he's got a Liverpool shirt on.
Oh, my
So fair play to the Chelsea fans, giving it to him.
ESPN saying even Chelsea's boss is picking up red cards. And yeah, they've picked up 3 red cards previous to the Liverpool game. And then Maresca gets sent off at the end of the Liverpool game. I don't like that sending off, by the way.
Yeah.
Such a highly emotional moment in the game. What is wrong with Maresca going and running and celebrating with these players?
Well, do we not want to see that?
Of course we want to see it.
We want to see them celebrating and showing passion. I think it's bollocks. But yeah, I mean, they're just making it through the squad, aren't they, for red cards? Who's going to be next?
Yeah.
Red card bingo.
Yeah, we'll see. Anything Liverpool says, I guess it's one way to stay positive, as last season they got 14 points in their first 7 games. This year, 15 points in their first 7 games.
Mad to think about the discourse about Liverpool when literally they're a point better off after 7 games from last season.
Yeah, but I tell you why it's concerning is because I think it's going to take a bigger points tally this season than last season to win the league.
You might be right about that, to be fair.
Squawka says Erling Haaland has now scored 21 goals in 22 Premier League games in London. So that's 6 goals against West Ham, 3 against Arsenal, 3 against Chelsea, 3 against Palace, 3 against Tottenham, 2 against Fulham, and 1 against Brentford. So that was, wow.
He's got an incredible record against...
So was that his first goal against Brentford then?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's only got 1 ground to go to break his record. Anfield. Wow. And with Spurs this season, the only team to stop him scoring.
Yeah.
Mad to think about, isn't it? How mad? He's scored in every game.
Haaland is in the Kuti penitentiary.
Exactly. He went running when he came up to Kuti.
Rob Lynn says, how is 3 defeats joint 20th when there's teams that have lost 5? I assume you're ignoring the passing team stats. Other than Ange playing as a 9, he can't make the forwards finish. But yeah, sure, let's go get Silva. Did amazing at other Premier League clubs he managed.
To be fair, I think Silva would be a good appointment.
But I mean, hasn't Silva done a great job at Fulham?
Fulham he's done well. The other one's not so much, but
Yeah.
Fulham he's done well.
Yeah.
But you can see it's mad, isn't it? The difference. That shows those stats how much of a difference it is.
Yeah.
Like that shows how opposite ends of the spectrum it really is. The change in tactics.
Just madness. It's just a mad decision. Like I think every single person that you would have asked, maybe apart from some Australians, that would have said this is just a terrible decision.
I think it's a bad decision, but I do think it can work given time. I do, but I don't think he's going to get the time. That's the thing.
How much time until he could turn it around, though? Because with the way the league's going right now, you don't know who's going to go down. So
It's true.
You know,
It's tight.
like he could take Nottingham Forest down if this carries on.
Well,
They're not going to lose and draw every game for the rest of the season. Of course, they're going to get wins, but because it's so tight at the bottom, like literally anyone could go down in the bottom half.
100. Yeah, at the moment, 100%. They need to start winning games.
Yeah. Trevor Simmons says, "Are you not entertained, Forest fans? They're 20th ranked for points, defeats, goals, expected goals against, clean sheets, shots on target's face, errors leading to shots, conceding from set pieces, and shot rate conversion." So 20th in all of those, apart from a couple where they're 19th. But yeah, I mean, we did see similar things at Tottenham Hotspur. And one thing that I remember a lot at Tottenham was errors leading to shots and like individual errors from Spurs players last season. And it's kind of showing at Nottingham Forest as well.
Definitely. And I think it's because the style of play, it's so helter-skelter. You know, a lot of energy, back and forth, running.
But it wasn't like that on the weekend, and there were still individual errors.
It can lead to a lot of errors. Yeah, you're right. It was back three on the weekend. And obviously Anderson made that mistake. And obviously that one right at the bottom as well, 2% conversion rate.
Yeah.
That's also obviously massively costing him.
I think he needs to replace his striker, man. Chris Wood has been shocking. Hasn't been anywhere near. Like, they've got this guy, Igor Jesus, I think his name is.
Callum Wendo there as well.
Callum Wendo. But Igor Jesus has scored 4 goals this season. You know, why not stick him in?
Yeah, should. It's just, I guess, of course, Chris Wood has had such a good goal-scoring record. You know, you just got to give him an opportunity. But you're right, he's not doing it.
Tim Bolton says Liverpool have played Bournemouth, Palace and Arsenal, who are all in the top 6, as well as the Merseyside derby and Chelsea away. Arsenal have played a garbage United side, as well as Forest, West Ham and Leeds at home, and yet people claim they had a harder start. Okay, I mean, they have also played at Anfield and against Man City.
They have, yeah. But yeah, it's true. You can't leave that out. But I do think that the narrative that Arsenal had a way harder start, not technically true, but I do think, have they had a harder start? What set of fixtures would you rather? I guess it's all hindsight, because you would probably say you'd rather Liverpool's set of fixtures.
And Arsenal have also been to St James's.
But it's true. But sorry, Liverpool. But like, hindsight's a wonderful thing. Like, beginning of the season, what's a harder game? Like Palace or Forest. You know, beginning of the season, maybe you'd say Forest. But now we're sitting in hindsight and you're saying Forest is an easier game than Palace. So it's like,
I think they've both had hard starts to the season. That's the reality. And they're sitting a point different.
Exactly.
And then AFC Never says, who did this back on the Virgil van Dijk thing? They've actually animated it as well. That's unbelievable.
I think that's a real clip from his defending. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
I think actually that would have been more effective, I think.
Probably. Opta Joe says there have been 262 long throws into the opposition penalty area in the Premier League this season, already 45% of the total of the entirety of last season. Delap.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been pointing this out, like, it seems as though every club seems to be doing long throws now.
So are we saying Pulis was ahead of his time?
100%.
Is that what we're saying? Get Pulis back in the Prem.
Maybe he can replace Ange.
Maybe get Pulis back in. Just get him. Get Roy Delap out of retirement. Just get him throwing those long throws into the penalty area.
I want to see what's Liam Delap's throws like. Has he learnt a thing or two?
Surely in the garden when they were young. Like, all right, son, this is how you do it.
100%.
I don't know why I did the Yorkshire accent. I think he's Irish. Yeah.
But yeah, look, that is how the internet did react to the Premier League weekend. Obviously, no Premier League football now for a couple of weeks for the international break. If there's stuff to react to on the international break, we'll be here doing that. But thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you next time.